Remember that when you have multiple things occurring, like in this particular example, you have a coin that's going to be tossed 3 different times. You can use what's called a tree diagram to help you determine what the outcomes will be. So in this example, right, we have a coin that's going to be tossed 3 times. So what I'm going to do in my tree diagram is I'm going to take it one coin at a time. So I'm going to start and just think about coin number 1. Coin number 1 has 2 possible outcomes, 1 heads, 2 tails. And that's all that could happen for coin number 1. Coin number 2 has those same 2 possible outcomes, but I'm going to branch them off from the previous outcomes. We saw an example like this in our notes where we had 2 coins and we read off the outcomes, heads, 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 tails, and so on. This time I have 3 coins, so I'm going to do this one more time. Coin 3 can be heads or tails, but I've got to branch that off from each of my previously listed outcomes. So now when I go to identify my sample space, right, or the set containing all of my outcomes, I can just follow my branches. First outcome, heads on all 3 coins. Second outcome, heads on the first 2, but tails on the second. Third outcome, heads on the first, tails on the second, heads on the third. And so on until I've listed an outcome for each one of the 8 that I see listed in my tree diagram.